Hi guys, my name is Giselle and I'm the digital marketing strategist here at TXST. You're listening to Try at TXST, and today we're doing things a little differently. Graduation is upon us, so I decided to interview our interns here at the Division of Marketing and Communications. About 4 of them are graduating, and I wanted to check in with them before they leave us to start this new chapter of their lives. So, we hope you enjoy this conversation with our various interns. Okay. So first, can you tell me your name, your major, and when you're graduating?
My name is Zoe Fine.
All right, so I'm Caleb Harris.
I'm Chelsea Blair.
My name is Brittany Lopez. I am majoring in public relations with a minor in business administration.
I am an electronic media major with a minor in psych.
My major is electronic media with a concentration in sports media.
My major is public relations, and I'm be graduated in August of 2023.
These interns have been with us for about a year. We've gotten to know them, their stories, and their personalities throughout the semesters. They come from all over Texas, each of them with a different background and journey to Texas State. Did you transfer to Texas State, or are you a true, freshman all the way up until senior?
So out of high school, I initially went to Sam Houston State University, and I was there for a semester. And then I went back to my hometown in Baytown, Texas, and I went to a community college, and then I came to Texas State.
So I actually transferred to Texas State in 2020. So I went to ACC my first year and lived in Austin, and then I came over to Texas State. So I'm a transfer student.
I'm an OG girl. Yeah, I lived in Chautauqua. I went to Bobcat Day.
Wow.
I did the whole 9 yards.
Wow, you had the full Bobcat experience.
Exactly.
So yeah, I've been here for 4 years.
So what year was your first year at Texas State?
I started fall of 2019. I guess I've only been living here for 7 semesters, but yeah, I've been here the whole time. So it's gonna be really weird to leave somewhere I've been living for a long time.
Yeah, you're closing out that chapter.
I know.
So can you describe how you feel knowing that you're pretty much done with college?
I guess a lot of mixed emotions. I feel like on my walk over here, I was I feel like I'm supposed to be more excited, but I feel like I just it's all catching up to me now. I'm oh my gosh, after graduation, I'm going to have to get a job and then get my own apartment. And then I'm going to have to do all of these things. The what's next has kind of been plaguing me. But just for me, personally, I always have a plan of what's next. You know, you get out of elementary school to middle school, so on and so forth. You get out of college, it's what's next? And unless you have something lined up, you're ooh. Yeah. Whatever decides to come to me, I guess.
It's kind of weird because my entire life, all I've really been was a student. That's all I really know. So it's just now it's oh, I have to really be an adult now for real, working 40-hour weeks and stuff like that. So I wouldn't say I'm nervous about it. I'm just curious to see how it's gonna the difference, how big of a difference it's gonna be.
What would your freshman self not believe about what you are now?
I made friends that I never thought I would have freshman year me, and I met some of the best people here. I think lifelong friends.
Freshman year, when I moved in my first semester, I honestly was very unsure about where life was going. Honestly, I had considered transferring freshman year, and it was because I didn't even have a plan. One day I called my mom and I was I want to transfer. She's okay, where? I had no idea, obviously. I had no idea where I wanted to transfer. I was I don't know, just not here. And she's you've only been there for 3 months. You don't even know if you even like it or not. You're just wanting to move because it's not what you thought it was going to be immediately. And I thought, because I had this idea in my head, oh, you're going to make all these friends immediately and it's going to be this whole thing. And of course, that's not how it is. It's not a realistic, accurate description of what actually happens in college. It all happens over time. And I wish that I could go back and tell myself to chill, be more patient.
Freshman me, honestly, I didn't know if I was going to get through college back then because I really did not like school, at all. I really did. I was really considering just, not doing and go do real estate or something, instead of going to college. But I guess freshman me now would just be, surprised that, because I changed my major 3 times along the way as well. So I used to be in journalism, then I went to do marketing, and now I'm on PR. So I'd probably be surprised that I'm doing PR because freshman me probably didn't even know what PR was.
What has this college experience been for you? What has it been like for you?
I don't know. I'm always I wonder how college would have been if COVID didn't happen also, because that completely changed the way I think we learned And because, like, a lot of people are used to, like, taking online classes, like Zoom and stuff. So that was a big change, because when I started at ACC, it was all in person. All my classes were in person. But it was a community college, so it wasn't, like, a normal, like, university. I really liked my college experience. I think coming to Texas State was probably the best choice for me. But I just also loved the city.
What has been your favorite memory here so far at Texas State?
So one of my roommates freshman year, her name is Paige. I love her so much. Now we're still close. She just doesn't live in San Marcos anymore. But I remember specifically we had like been hanging out one time, and this was like, I think this was junior year. And one night we were just kind of talking about our freshman year experience, just how that went for us and everything, because she was like my rock when I was a freshman. Like, we were both going through a lot of similar things, and she was someone that I met that like completely understood everything. So we had been like talking about everything, and this one night we decided we were gonna go to Sewell. Very random, but we had literally sat at Sewell probably for this is embarrassing, but we probably sat at Sewell for like 3 to 4 hours, literally just sitting, talking in the middle of the night, just talking about our life. We just talked about everything in life and about freshman year, and how all those like problems that we had freshman year, how minuscule they were, and how, 2 years later, fast forward, they were just not important. And it made me realize in that moment when I had that conversation with her, how like I feel like sometimes in life things happen and we get so fixated on it, and we get so like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do about this? Like, how do I fix this? Like, what do I do? And I think sometimes people want to be the one to fix everything. They want to be the one to let, alter what, life has for you. And I think that in that moment, I kind of realized like it was a good feeling, because, when something has been bothering you for so long, or you've been dealing with something for so long, and then a year passes and you look back at it and you're like, I was worried for nothing, or I was just, upset. It was a lot. Like, I was upset for a valid reason, but like looking back, like, this has not affected my life like I thought it was. And I think that's one of the best feelings, like looking back and being like, this is something I got through. Because sometimes, we go through hard things. Everybody has their own struggles. Everybody has their own problems. But like, I think in that moment we were talking about it, it just made me realize how life just really evolves, and how much better my life had gotten at that point. And it was just a moment for me.
The way you described it sounded like it was out of a coming of age movie.
Yeah.
Like, you guys just go to Sewell and you're sitting underneath the stars talking about
exactly what
how
it was.
Reminiscing about your freshman year. That's
we
so
were
cute.
hanging with our legs like in the water.
Aww.
Yeah, it was cute. Honestly, it was
Those
definitely
late night Sewell talks.
It was a good moment
hit
for
different.
me. They do. I'm gonna miss Sewell, and I'm gonna miss the river a lot. Honestly.
Yeah. No,
But
well, it's never going
she's
anywhere.
there. I can
You just
come
have to come
whenever.
back. You
Yeah,
just have to come back.
exactly.
What part of commencement are you most excited about?
I'm excited about jumping into the river. I don't know if that's officially a part of it, but I think I'm excited about that, because when you come to Texas State, like, that's all you hear about. Like, oh, when you graduate, are you gonna jump into the river? And just like finally getting the opportunity to do that and really be like, yeah, I'm done here.
Jumping in the river, like, that's like the most exciting thing. And I think it's so cool how that's our tradition here, because other universities have different traditions, but who else can say they jump in a river? That is like the coolest thing ever.
I'm excited to like just get my diploma, and I think I'm excited for the ceremony. Honestly, like, I think that'll be like a really like pivotal moment in my life when I'm there and I'm sitting on the floor and I look up and I see my family and I see my friends. Like, I'm excited for that moment for me, because I think that is when everything kind of sets in.
Looking back on all that you've done and all that you've accomplished, what are some last words that you want to leave your fellow Bobcats that are following in your lead?
Just slow down and you're gonna be fine, honestly. If you're anxiety ridden, much like me, and you struggle with thinking about like what's coming next and how am I gonna react to it, you're gonna react how you're gonna react, and you're gonna be totally fine. And maybe it's not gonna be the best thing in the moment, but looking back, you're gonna grow and you're gonna evolve, and it's gonna become easier and easier.
Putting yourself out there and putting yourself into these experiences that you can really only get being in San Marcos is the best way to utilize your time here, because it flies by super quick. You literally blink your eyes and you're about to graduate like me. And I think that like the best thing I ever did for myself was fully involving myself here and giving myself the opportunity to meet those people, because without, you know, joining stuff, without going to stuff, there's so many people in my life that I have right now that I would have never ever met. And, you know, I think that just really like allowing myself to like make this my home like has been the best thing that I've been able to do for myself, because you really kind of decide what experience you have when you go to college. It is a lot in your hands. You decide, you know, what you do, where you go to class, when you want to do. You have so much freedom here, and the best thing is to like utilize that and really, really strive to make it a good experience for yourself, because there's so much. There's so many organizations. There's so much to do in the city, at the school. There's so much surrounding. Like, you can have a really, really memorable experience here if you like really. You have to put the first step forward and like put all in all that effort to like really have a successful experience.
Stop, Giselle.
Congratulations,
Thank you so
Brittany.
much. Oh my gosh.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Caleb, and congratulations on a soon-to-be graduate.
Okay, thank you.
Great job, Zoe.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you to all 4 of our graduates, Zoe, Caleb, Brittany, and Chelsea, for sitting down and talking to me. We know how hard you've worked to get to this point, and we're so excited to see where your journey takes you. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Try at Texas State. Make sure to tune in next time to learn more about something else you can try on campus at Texas State. And also remember to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at TXST. This podcast is a production of the Division of Marketing and Communications at Texas State University. Podcasts appearing on the Texas State University Network represent the views of the hosts and guests, not of Texas State University. Again, I'm your host, Giselle Kowalski, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.